Today we're making an easy keto dessert for that hot weather that's coming up. Hi, I'm Annie from KetoFocus.com, and today I've teamed up with ChocZero. We're going to show you how to make a keto strawberry icebox pie. Let's get started. Now, icebox pies traditionally are ones that are no bake. You just add your creamy filling into the pie crust and set it in the refrigerator to thicken. Of course, we will be baking our pie crust because there's not really any pre-made keto pie crust out there. Plus, it's super simple to make, so it does require a little bit of baking on the pie crust, but other than that, this is a no-bake recipe. To make our pie crust, we're gonna add 1 1/4 cups of almond flour to a food processor, along with 3 tablespoons of coconut flour, 1/4 cup of golden monk fruit sweetener. You could use whatever sweetener you'd like, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of xanthan gum, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 3 tablespoons of unsalted chilled butter. You want it to be as cold as possible just because you want that cold butter is gonna melt in the hot oven and it's gonna release these air bubbles, so it'll be more flaky pie crust as opposed to just like a cookie pie crust. And then for flavor, I'll add a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Give that a good pulse until it forms crumbles. You want the texture to look like this. And then press this into your greased pie plate. You want to bake it in a 350-degree oven for around 9 to 10 minutes. Once it's done baking, let it cool and we'll work on our filling. To make our strawberry keto filling, we're going to be using a sugar-free Jell-O. There's different types of Jell-O mixtures out there. You don't want to follow the instructions on the box in order to make this. We're going to use some different instructions. So typically a Jell-O mixture, if you're using 3 ounces of Jell-O, it calls for 2 cups of boiling water and 2 cups of cold water. Instead, we're going to add 2/3 cups of boiling water to that Jell-O powder and mix it until it's dissolved. Then we're going to take 1/2 cup of cold water and add it to 1/2 cup of ice and then pour that whole mixture into our Jell-O. Give that a good stir and mix it until it's dissolved. And now we're gonna add in some homemade keto whipped cream. Now I'm gonna be using ChocZero's recipe that we have on our website for keto whipped cream. It's very easy, it's 2 ingredients. We just add 1 cup of heavy cream to a bowl, give that a good mix until it starts to form soft peaks. And then for that vanilla flavor, we're gonna use ChocZero's vanilla syrup. This syrup is a sugar-free and sugar alcohol-free. All we need to do is add in 1/4 cup, continue mixing until stiff peaks form. We're gonna add that mixture to our Jell-O and then continue to whisk it until everything is uniform. Pop it in the refrigerator for around 10 to 15 minutes to help it thicken, and then we're gonna scoop that onto our pie crust. Smooth it out and put it back in the refrigerator to set for around 4 hours, or you could let it go overnight. And that's it. Your icebox pie is ready. Just top it with some fresh whipped cream and some strawberries and you're good to go. Make sure you tag us, ChocZero, with all of your photos of your keto strawberry icebox pie.